Today, I want to share with you some important facts about Montezuma County's finances and public safety services. Facts that may be very different from the story many citizens are hearing. Let's start with the public narrative versus audit reality. We've been told that Montezuma County's general fund is losing money. That's the justification we often hear when programs are cut or when tax increases are proposed. But the audited financial statements tell a different story. From 2019 through 2024, the county's general fund balance grew every single year. It rose from about $18 million in 2019 to more than $29 million in 2024. But don't take my word for it. Here are the results of the audit that can be found on the county's website at www.montezumacounty.org/administration/Montezuma County-Finance Department/annual audit. That's an increase of over $11 million, or 67% growth in just 6 years. So, while the public was told the fund was shrinking, the truth is that the county's reserves were actually getting stronger year after year. Now let's talk about the sheriff's office staffing and about public safety. An independent analysis conducted in 2025 reviewed the staffing levels of the Montezuma County Sheriff's Office. Here's what it found. The patrol division is so thinly staffed that deputies and even supervisors must regularly cover shifts just to keep the county patrolled. To meet safe standards, the county needs 9 additional patrol deputies. The detention division, which runs the jail, is also understaffed. Deputies are sometimes left with only 2 or even 1 on duty during shifts, creating unsafe conditions. The report concluded the jail needs 5 more deputies just to reach minimum safe levels. In total, the sheriff's office is short by at least 14 deputies. This isn't a small gap, it's a critical shortage. Here's a picture of the report that is, for some reason, not available on the county's website. However, it can be obtained by making an open records request to tanderson@co.montezuma.co.us. Now let's connect the dots. On one hand, the county's general fund has been growing by millions every year. On the other hand, the sheriff's office remains understaffed by 14 deputies, and the Community Intervention Program, which responded to nearly 3,000 crisis calls, has lost its funding. This is not because the county was broke. The audits show the money was there. The decision to leave the sheriff's office understaffed and to discontinue funding for the CIP was a choice of preference, not one forced on the county by adverse financial conditions. In plain terms, Montezuma County had the resources. Leadership chose not to use them to fully staff law enforcement or sustain crisis intervention. So when we ask about public safety in Montezuma County, we should remember this. The issue isn't that the county can't afford it. The issue is how our leaders are choosing to prioritize the resources we already have. So now it is your turn. Is the safety of Montezuma County an issue that you care about? Do you feel that county leadership is truly working to address issues such as violent crime, substance abuse, and mental health issues? Or could it be that the leadership in Montezuma County is disconnected from the priorities of the constituents they represent?